Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory, yes. We're back on good old Satisfactory, ready to continue our modded playthrough. And if you'd like to know what those mods are, the mods list is down in the description section of the video, along with a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager, so you can download and install mods for yourself, yes. Alright, so, yeah, we're back over here, going to be getting the coal station um, set up as we need for our aluminum scrap. In order to take that aluminum solution that we're making and turn it into aluminum scrap, we need coal. And I have checked the numbers back at base. I got all the numbers for the bauxite and the quartz and our the new factories that were into account and stuff like that. So yeah, we're and I also double checked the coal numbers that were coming in, and we do not have enough coal coming in. We don't have enough coal coming in now uh, without the aluminum scrap. So we're kind of screwed on coal. So I went searching, and I got another spot we're going to be pulling coal from, which is right there. So that coal 900 right there is going to be where we're going to be pulling coal from. We only need, what was it, 600? Actually have it right there. 600 coal, yeah, okay. We only need 600 coal, and I found two, I think it's two spots for coal. One's a normal, one's up here, so we've got 900, which is very, very good. I also went scouting for it, and I also left myself a little bit of a breadcrumb trail with foundations so that we can go up there and get started. And I also got the construction train here, and as well as this extra rail I pulled from this intersection. So that's going to be bringing the coal train that's going to come up here. That's going to be bringing that coal train to here as well. So, because we're going to have another coal train going, which I do have all the materials for, all the mats I have, plus a bunch of encased industrial beams. We've got the 5 beacons because we're doing the modded train again, obviously. I got some more rods and some more plates. The steel pipes and steel beams we had. I got some more motors, got some more wire, got some more cable, got some more heavy modular frames. Got a little bit more concrete. I was doing some building earlier as well. What was I building on? I don't remember. I was building on some project. I also got some more modular frames as well, because the amount of modular frames we had would have been at the exact number, sure, but we wouldn't have had any more. We would have had to go get some more. So anyway, we are ready to rock and roll on this project. Okay, so let's do it to it. We haven't. This is a long project. It has been a lot. This project has been a lot. But yeah, it's been fun. I must say it has been fun as well. There is one other project I am going to reveal to you that I just came up with. So you remember in season 2, we had a weapons factory that was separate from everything else. I want to do that again, but this time it's going to be. I mean, it's not necessarily going to be bigger, but it's going to be better. Because that one was we just kind of laid the machines out and placed them just to build stuff. But I want to do a weapons and explosives factory, one big factory all to itself. All the trains that need to go to it will go to it, as well, and all the we might set up some, or we're probably going to have to set up some trains, some train stations to bring stuff from the city to our weapons factory. So I'm gonna find a spot that's probably nearby some of the materials we're going to need, some of the raw materials maybe that we're going to need, because it's gonna be kind of a self-sufficient, but it's not going to be the only thing we're going to be building is ammunition and explosives. as well as weapons. Uh, we're going to be build. I'm going to set up so that we can automatically build the weapons as well, if we can. We'll just have a box of them somewhere, and then we'll ship the weapons, ammunition, and explosives all the way back to the city. So we're going to have multiple trains going that way as well. So that should be fun. But yeah, I want to do a weapons factory all by itself, separate from the city. And we'll go and pick a spot, nice and flat and big, um, and then we'll just bring everything in to assemble the ammunition, weapons, and explosives. So that's kind of my plan. As well as we'll bring in some of the raw resources, because we are going to need some raw resources that get turned into other stuff, I think. And maybe we'll build some of that in the city, but then bring it back as well. So that's kind of my plan for that. It could change, obviously. All my plans can change at any time. But anyway, let's go ahead and head out. We're ready to, like I said, we're ready to rock and roll on this. I do need my frames that I completely forgot. I'm not going to be able to reach that. Let's see. Let's go this way. I was going to pull a ladder, but then I was like, oh yeah, I can just hop up here. Eh. Okay, I do need my frames and probably my beacon. See, we don't need 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we don't exactly need that much stuff. And then we'll replace it with this. Is there anything else we can put away? Oh, we can put away this. We don't need. I do need 1 stack of copper sheets, so I'll take 1 because for other stuff. We'll put that away. We don't need that. We don't need rotors. Yeah, we'll just take the rest of that. I don't know, something like that maybe. Got the rods in place. Just making sure there's not anything else we're gonna absolutely need. No, I think we got everything. Okay. Hopefully I brought everything. I'm pretty sure I did, but you never know. Alright, now let's go. So these concrete pillars are gonna they're roughly marking out the trail that we're gonna take with the train line. This is the quickest train line I can do. There is a train line closer than this, but it goes like it's on the other side of a cliff as well. And I need to pick this up. It's going to be talking to us. Come on, pick it up. Let's go. I don't want that to be talking to me constantly. You know how those annoy me. Yeah, just follow our concrete over here. It's not that far away, so it's actually pretty dang close to hooking it up to the main line, or the main rail network. It's all interconnected and crazy, mate. Yeah, right up here. So over here, this is our normal, and over here, well, there's one inside here too.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Can I do it without removing the center? Nope.
Comply.
Oh well.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
Oh yeah? Am I? Yeah, and over here is the pier. So, yeah, you're probably like, wait a minute, those, if you know this spot, you know that those are probably not correct. I have no idea. I have the ore randomizer mod on, I believe. I still have that on. I should. Yeah, there's the rail network I was talking about, but that is the closest one, sure, but look at what we would have to go through to get down there in order to connect up to that. And I thought, nah, you know what? I'll just go this way. This way is much better. Hello there. Uh, yeah, so we're going to build a train station up here and collect these two um, as well. And there's no other coal nearby. The closest one is a coal node. There's a coal node about, I think it was 1200. Is it? Search for it. I believe it was either 1,000 or maybe it was 1,050 or 2,000 or something like that meters away. Yeah, there it is. 1,100, just depending on how you're looking at it. And that one over there we already have. So if you're wondering, this one over here is the one that's down in Mushroom Land, or down in, I don't know what you call it. I don't know what I've called it in the past. Yeah, there's kind of the vague outline of the oil train station down there. As well. Oh, also I calculated in the oil from what's going to be collected eventually when I actually build a train station down there. So where is it? It's roughly over here, I believe. Or is it like? Exactly. Always is it right here? No. No, it's right here. Yes, yes. Okay, I remember this. It's right here. So yeah, I did go down there, and I calculated the whatchamacallits, the whatchahoozits. I calculated the amount of oil we'd be getting from that once it's built, and then added it to the numbers. There we go. Yep, we're just gonna do our standard train station. Just the box standard, because it is a box. And we need to aim down this hill, so we're going to have to rotate this. Using micromanager. And control. Oh, too far. Okay. We'll try large. There we go. And like I said, we need to aim down this hill, so. And we'll probably go... let's see, how far can we go before it starts to float? Right there? Okay. Let's call that good. I want to center it around this, though, so... And it's going to be a 5-car train station, so that means we need 5, 6, 12 foundations as well. So we need 12 foundations centered on here. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is perfect. 6 there. And then 1, 6. So there's 12 there. We might be running into an issue with that cliff. We shall see. But we got a decent amount of area. Oh, we got a cliff on this side too, so gotta be careful of that. And we need, what was it, 7? So it was 5, and then 6, and then 7, I believe. That's what we did. So this is the closest we can go without going into the cliff. I guess it doesn't necessarily matter how long it is, just as long as it fits the entire thing. We'll have to take our chainsaw to this. Bye, barrel nuts. Oh, this doesn't go away? No, it does. Okay. I don't know why I didn't want to go away. Whatever. Sorry, I'm tearing down your forest for a train station. Okay, we're probably going to have to go back and offload this stuff. That's alright, though. Yeah, so that's basically the idea, and then we just need to bring the rails right along here, and then get them hooked up. No big deal. There's actually a really cool crater over here. Oh, yeah. Where was it? I think it might be up there. I don't remember. Or is it over here? I saw it before while I was scouting out in this area. What the heck? What is that thing? Oh, heat sinks. They're just in the air. Just randomly. Yeah, we gotta offload. I think I am gonna put a ladder over here. It'll be just faster. Nice architectural ladder. Let's get right up there. Somehow we ended up with silica. I don't know how. There wasn't any quartz anywhere nearby, so I have no idea. Okay. That way we continue with the chopping. It's a pretty insane game we got going. I wonder how long it's going to take before this game's going to be unplayable. As you can see, too, we're running on max graphics and we still run about the same. I don't know what the FPS drops. It must be PC related then. Like something else, not game related, because it seems to run just fine. Sometimes. Oh, dang it. Dang it, you! We'll lead them over here. There they go. What are you doing up here? The heck? Taking your mushrooms. Get out of here. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's like right up against this coal here. Go. Just cover right over the little pond. Now get out of here. Go that way. I'm trying to build a train station here. Make way for industrial. They're all trying to walk this way now. Sorry, I covered over the water. It doesn't exist no more. Well, it does, but I definitely ain't. We'll lift it up so that we stop getting creatures on my freaking platform here. Get off of my platform! Looks good. Get out of here. I will just select all this and move it up. We'll move it up like 2 foundations, I think. There we go. Just gotta select all this with the micromanager and lift her all up. No big deal. How many pieces? Holy crap. There's a lot of pieces. Okay. We'll go Control Alt. Change that to huge. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So now we're above this area, and now they can go and enjoy their water. And it won't be a big deal. However, I am going to take out this and this over here. A little too close. Okay, that one's fine. That one's fine. That's fine. A lot of this under here is fine. It's fine. Alright, cool. So now you guys can roam and do whatever. However, we'll be putting down some... Need to be putting down some legs. Pull this all the way around. Oh, and actually, it's going to be one more foundation, isn't it? Yeah. Like, the actual train station's going to be 14, not 12. Isn't that correct? That's correct. I remember that, because we always go one foundation past, so that our signals aren't, like, embedded in the wall. That'll do. I can go underneath that. Go get a break from the sun, I think. Won't be too bad. And the water will always be nice and cool to drink. And it'll stay a little cleaner. Not too bad, huh? Not too bad. Just gotta get our foundations in place. So it's gonna be... I think if we go every other one... Okay, that won't work. Yeah, because even, that's right, yeah. So put that there. So we go every 2. Then, that should work. Nope, that didn't work. We got 1, 2 there. And then... Okay. We'll have to do a double in the center. That's not too bad. double. And that one. And that one. Alright. Go 1, 2. It'll work here. Just okay. Nice. Let's get some of this. Whatever. Guessing we're gonna need a ladder. Gonna need a ladder to get it back up there. Sweet. And here's our train station. Righty. So, yeah. Transport, train station. This one's gonna go. I think I'm gonna set this up like a through station. What do you think? Should we set this up like a through station for later use? That might be a wise idea. I think we spaced it out for that anyway. Yeah, without even recognizing it. Okay. That tree's a little close. It's gonna be coming in through the wall, isn't it? I hate to get rid of it because it's so big, but yeah. Bye tree. Bye 1,000-year tree. That tree was probably 1,000 years old. I just turned it into minced. Instead of minced meat, it'd be minced wood. This tree's too close as well. Dang it! What the heck? Get out of here. Why's the branches gotta extend out 100 feet? Insane. It's like those freaking Titan trees. There we go. Now we're clear of any trees. There's plenty of them lying around still, so no big deal. Yeah, so that one's there. And now we just need our train transport. We just need our freight platforms. Which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But yeah, if there's more coal out somewhere, then we might be able to roll it on through. Because we're probably going to need more coal coming in than this. This probably ain't going to do it. We're pretty behind on coal production, so we definitely could use more. So railway here, going all the way this way. Oh, I didn't realize that it went into that that rock. Are we high enough we can go over this? Yeah, we are. We're high enough we can move it over a couple of foundations. Okay. Or at least one foundation, right? We might need 2 foundations. We'll move it over. Get rid of all this. Yeah, we just got to select everything again. Okay, yeah, a bit like that. It's now moved over by quite a bit. We moved it over 2 foundations. The ladder was here. I moved the ladder. So one thing I didn't notice ever when selecting a ladder, it disappears. It's so weird. I guess I never planned on you using micromanager to move a freaking ladder, but yeah, you do you. Okay. We do have some stuff to get rid of as well up here. As well as over here. Got another big tree. More plants. Okay. Now we're good. Oh, we got one more tree inside the foundation here. Look at that. There we go. We got another one up there. Let me up. Let me up. And there we go. Oh, no. Okay. There we're good. Now we're good. Alright. Sweet. Now we can do this. Transport. Train station. This one over far enough for... Oh. Where's the center of this thing? Or where do we need to put this thing? It's right there, isn't it? Yes. Okay. And this one is going to be named Coal Mine Charlie. Because we got Coal Mine Alpha and Bravo already, so Coal Mine Charlie. 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. And these all set to load, yeah. So then we've got to do some coloring. Alrighty. Then our railway. Is our bypass rail. We're not going to be using it probably for a while, if ever. But we're going to build it into it so that later on, if we ever need to, we can obviously just have this as a through station rather than an end station. Won't be changing much, which would be nice. I don't remember. I think it's... I really need to mark out these dimensions. Because in order to get this here, I need to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we need 2 extra foundations this way. Because that one's got to kind of weave to the right and then swing back around. So it goes this way, right? supports for this is going to be fun. That will work. What if I can get it one more closer? Like here instead. Nope, that's too close. Okay. So the closest we can get is here then. Which is just fine. And then from here, we go 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. That should level out right here. It's like we're going to be chopping down some more trees. I'm going to chop down this as well. And this one. Okay, there. Now we're clear. And we'll just do another architectural ladder to get back up. Once we start making aluminum sheets, we can finally get the hover pack, and then we won't need to do a lot of this business. We can hover around. Should be nice. Okay, so now if the calculations should be correct. To go like this. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. And it should end here. Okay. It'll end here then. And it goes to that. Then we'll go from this side. Yes. Okay. Obviously, we'll just have the standard supports underneath all this. All this mess. So they might just fall down here. Get rid of all this. Just grab ourselves the small pillar support. Deal. Put it on each section. Lined up with the little knob sticking out. Okay. There. I mean, I suppose we don't need the ones sticking out like that. Leave it. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Just depends on my mood. See, like this one's sticking out really far, comparatively. And we'll just do it. Why not? We Got a million concrete, so it's not like we use. Oh well, the resources it's gonna take. We produce so much resources. We produce over and over an abundance of resources. I'll take care of those pillars in a second. Let's get them all placed first. And sometimes if you're facing downhill trying to do this, you're going to end up with this right here. So it happens. No big deal. All right. So now that is all placed for that side. I just got to go up top and do the other side as well. So this side, we can do it one of two ways. We can either stay flat and do the intersection pieces where we bring this rail and this rail together, or we can do it downhill. Downhill would also work just fine. So I'm thinking, get this tree is going to be in the way, so let's take care of that while I'm thinking about it. Take care of anything that might be in our way on the slope. Figure out. See, this slope looks like a 2 meter, doesn't it? Let's see. It's actually steeper than that. It's like a 3 meter slope, but there are no 3 meters, unfortunately. I never did understand that. Anybody else know why that is? Why they decided to choose 1 meter, 2 meter, 4 meter instead of 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter, 4 meter? Like, what was the point? And why they didn't do 2 meter walls? They did 1 meter wall and 4 meter wall. Like, yeah, you can put two 1 meter walls together to do a 2 meter wall, but then why have a 2 meter foundation? Because you can just put two 1 meter foundations together to make a 2 meter. So what was the design decision? Sometimes I question the devs. It's fun though. It's fun. So the other thing I've been learning as well, one of the things that's nice to do for your hills, is to put a 1 meter ramp and then a 2 meter, depending on how many you're going. But yeah, it's to like start off kind of steep, if less steep if you can, and then go down to a 2 meter. So we'll probably go down to about there-ish. See how many foundations. We want to be 2 foundations above the ground at least. Which is looks like we just achieved that, so. Very good, very good. We'll put up this one. So this ramp is where we're going to bring the 2 foundations together. There are 2 foundations, the 2 rails, there we go. Well, we're going to bring both the rails together on this, but... So, I don't know how far we need to go. I'm thinking... We have, like I said, if you do this... Look how good that looks. Obviously the foundations aren't going to be here. This is just to get the slope going. See, let's go right here maybe. I don't know if that's going to reach it, but... that's going to do it. Okay, too sharp. So we need to go down further. What we should do is get this slope started as well on that 2 meter and then bring it in. That way it's at least the same as this other side. Okay, so we started out and we went down to right here. And I'm going to bring this, do the same on this one here. Bring that to there. Okay. So if you don't know, the reason that there's a foundation gap right here on this side is so I have enough room to hook in to the 2 stations here, or the 2 ports there, without having the train go smashing through the conveyor lifts or conveyor belts or anything like that. So yeah, stuff like that, different things. So this was too short. We just went there. So what about here? Bracer. Still too sharp. Okay. We go down further. Right here. Okay, that will work. And that brings it roughly same tip, same point. As well. And then we also have to bring this other side, which is going to be here. Oops. We got to bring this other side on here too. Oops. Meant to go there. There we go. Nice, lovely bracer track. Interesting. So as it's sloped up, it's going to curve. That's going to come up over the top and then go into the station. So like the station's walls are going to be like this here. Two, three, 2, 3. Like that. Then we just do the same on the side. Okay. Now this one obviously it can't go to here because of the way that is. So it'll be like this. Something like that. Okay. Down there. And bring this all the way over here. And now we've got the basic walls. And once we get these rails hooked up, we'll have power out here too, so that'll be nice. just keep bringing this downhill, or not downhill. We're gonna level out right here. So foundations. I'm actually gonna go this far, I think. And then we'll just go from here and we'll level out. So I'll pull it out to here. Because like I've said before, the farther you go, the more smooth it's going to be. So, oops, I fell off there. I can't see because of the trees. There's too many trees, but I don't want to get rid of the trees. This tree can go. This tree's in the way. If it's in the way, it's got to go. Yeah, that tree's not in the way, I don't think. It's climbing with it. Just casually climbing with the chainsaw, no big deal. So the next one is over there. We just need to figure out the exact route. I think I'm going to keep going straight and at the leisure level that we have here. I want to put a set of foundations right on the middle of this island. I think that would be pretty darn cool. We can find the middle of this. Some creatures in the way. Let's bring them over here. Hi guys. I'm beating up the sand. Better stop me. Good. What the heck? So here's our other foundation. Is this foundation roughly the direction we want to go? I mean, it's roughly the direction, but is it the direction? Okay, so the direction is here. Maybe we build the intersection on this side. What do you guys think? I think we should build the intersection on this side. It's going to be over there right at the edge, but I think we need to build the intersection to figure out a rough estimate place where we need to aim for. Yeah, this is all going to remain the same, these supports, but let's remove this. Okay, so this one's going to be the inner one, so it's going to be right here. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, or no, 1. Was it 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one should land right at the edge of this. Did it, or did it not? I don't think it did. Did it? Oh, it did. Then that marks out this. Yeah. Well, it's like if you do go through the station, you can still come this way. But you don't have to. So then that's going to bring... Now this one is not going to go like straight through like some of those other intersections. It's so this is the outer one, so this one needs to be 4. So what we'll do is we'll do this. We still need to do the 3 here, so we'll do the 3 first, or the 3 and then the 4 before we do anything else. Because the 3s you just can't do it correctly. It's so stubborn. So this one will go this way, which will line up there. this one goes this way. Which will line up. It's that one. Well, we're not pulling a rail to this way because there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go there. So that is just fine. That is just fine. And then we just this. This one. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, that other train will go through. What's wrong with this one? Don't tell me the signal. Is it going to say signal loops in on itself? Is that what it's going to say? Even though that's statistically impossible, or that's blockily impossible. I don't know. Oh, it has conflicting entry types. What? How is that possible? I don't have an entry type for this. Oh, maybe putting a block signal here will work. I don't know. Sometimes I'll get those block signal loops. It loops in on itself, and it's just like, but that's not possible. There we go. That fixed it. All right. That way the other train can keep going. Oh, this one needs a. This one actually needs to be a path signal. So we're going to have a path signal here, which is going to just encompass this entire thing as well. So yeah, this one on the end here needs to be a path signal. That's why that one's flashing. Yeah, there we go. So that's going to path to go through this intersection. Okay, we've got this way. And then the block is going to end roughly here, I think. I think we should stay at this level. Okay. So now we have a position to aim for, which is good. We just need another in, another out. Or no, not another one, but we just need to get here. I'm gonna take this. I didn't want that, but I didn't want that either. Can I not collect this thing? Just not within my reach, apparently. What the heck? Oh. Okay. I guess while we're here, I'll offload the anything else. Oh, so it just pathed through there even though there was a train here, but the train's not moving, so the game's just like, eh. I do need to... we'll pull some power off here, get a sync going, I guess. Yeah. Because there's no sinks nearby anymore. And look how much those trains have to struggle to get up that hill. It's insane. It's funny though. So special, awesome sync. It's not gonna fit here. I guess we'll go down here then. We need ourselves a box. It's under organization. Grab one of these. Five belt. I don't have my aluminum sheets anymore. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I was like, no. That was just like, wait a minute. That's fine, actually. I wonder if this will reach. It will. Okay, perfect. Then all I gotta do is delete the awesome sync, and that whole wire goes away as well. Okay. Sync that, and all of that. Can't sync the slugs, but that's okay. I actually have I have a very specific use for them slugs. I just haven't gotten around to doing that project yet. I just noticed I noticed that while I was walking by. That one too. And that one. Any more? No, it's just those. Grab everything out of this train that we can sink. Oh, there's my sheets. I guess I kept them. I thought I dumped them back at the city. Back in the city. That, and that. And then we'll upgrade this to Mark 5 so it goes even faster. Look at it go. That looks like everything. Okay. Cool. Right up here. There. Over here. I'm going to drop back off my aluminum sheets. And my yellow power slug as well. So we don't need it. I'll just take the rest of those. Why not? Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Alright, let's go. Lots to do. Not enough time to do it. I really wish I could just delete those signals. Like that would be really cool. Just to be able to delete them. Then if you want them back, you just delete the track and replace it. And it'll automatically put it back on. Like, I wouldn't mind that. Not at all at all. Okay, so the area we want to aim for, I think might be this foundation. Yeah, it's this foundation. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to aim for that. But a little closer to this. Maybe not. Is this aiming where we need to go? Or it needs to go over a couple of foundations. So it actually needs to be like here instead. And it's now aiming at it. Okay. So then we're going to go... Should we level out with this? I think we should. It's like here. Okay, now let's see. It's about half a meter off, which is fine. That's just fine. Because I don't want to go up and then down for no reason. Just because the land's a little higher in this spot. And then we'll put our two things here. For our track, for bracing. So that we can get the track aimed up this way. Or aimed up, pointing this way. As long as it doesn't have to... Oh, it does. Dang it. Why does that have to do that? Is it because it's too close? It might be too close. Let's move this a little further. Oops. Actually, we might be able to get it to... just by doing this. Yeah, we can go much further. We go to here. Let's try here. amongst all this plantage. Nice. That works. Okay, we'll see how the other side does. Do this solid. Right over to here. As long as it's straight. It's straight. Just as long as it's nice and straight. It really doesn't matter because they're going to be deleted anyway. The only reason I'm leaving those tracks here, where this is because I do plan on putting signals here. Okay, and that one curves just as nicely. So, alright, now we just get rid of the foliage around the tracks. Chopping all down. We don't want it. It's in the way. And so is this. This one right here might be okay. If it doesn't get deleted, but this one needs to go. No, it got deleted. Oh well. Okay, I do want to stay level again, I think. Let's see. Yeah, you want to stay level again, I think. That's roughly... there we go. And that way we're not going down and then up again. Can this reach? Looks like it can. Oh, it can't, actually. Actually, this isn't going to be here, I don't think. I think I'm just going to put straight up things. I shall see. That'll have to be a later date when I decide that. Yeah. Because if we just stay level the entire way, we'll have some curves and stuff in it too, but if we just stay level the entire way, then we only have the one hill to contend with. Right. Yeah, if we bring this down a foundation, and 1 meter, then we're golden. We're done. Simple as that. Okay. So let's go over here. We'll bring this down. It's 5 meters. We need to bring it down. So where we have it level, ouch. We're not going to have that. We're going to go down 2 more meters. So that's our 4. We have 1 meter. So then this should be on the same level, or roughly the same level. That's about 1/2 meter off. which is fine. Then we'll just pull these ones straight as well, and we'll have a little curve in here to line them up. So we'll stop it like here, I think. We'll stop that like there. It depends on where these land, I guess. Yeah, that should curve correctly. And these foundations aren't going to be here when the rail's done, so they just need to be here while we connect everything up. Give that. All these here. Probably gonna have to stop it a little shorter. Just because of where these are. I forgot that these ones are kind of like half-on foundations. They're like split between 3 foundations rather than on 2. So those as well, we're going to drop those back one. However, we do need to get over there. Okay. So now, let's see. Where's the rough area going to be? Maybe here? Let's try here. It looks like it curves back a little bit. So we need to go one more foundation to the west. And then that should do it. We could just try hooking them up from here. That's not a bad idea. Thanks for the idea, guys. Holy crap. That's just like one long curve. It's like an ever so slight curve to the right. In a straight line leading up. Perfect. Good job. Thanks for the idea. Just gotta get rid of all the foliage. It's gonna be in the way. Foliage. This stuff, I don't know if it's gonna be in the way or not. Probably just get rid of it. Good enough. They're all just over here like, what's going on? So I'm chopping down your mushrooms. I'm sure you're using such. Okay, do we have all the foliage clear then? Completely clear. Oh, we got one tree right here that's going to be a problem. Yeah, that tree's going to be a problem. I wonder if getting rid of this will get rid of that. Yep, there we go. I didn't want to go too far. Okay. That clears out that entire section. And that should hook everything up to power now. We should have power up there. Like I said, this is all these foundations are going to disappear. And we'll put up the supports. No, we don't have all that stuff, so. That. Get all that. Led some splitters, some spitters over here. Just trying to get rid of most of the foliage underneath, because we're going to have supports and stuff, and need to get rid of it all. Just gonna look at them all. I'm loving trying to find out what's going on over here. Ah, get my head on the freaking rail. Okay then. Train. I actually need to put down let's not do this. Let's not do this. I need to put down a train. But first, we need to get rid of all of our materials. Since we're pretty much done with chopping down bushes and trees and things. Just do this. I don't think you can sink this. I think I tried last time, but I ended up clogging up the system. Okay, we got the beacons. I think we have everything for the train as well, so over here. Transport, no, it isn't transport, it's progressive trains, there we go. These are the modded trains. This is going to be another coal train. Woo woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Paint it. Okay, then we'll name it. How many or how many oil or quartz trains? Oil trains. How many coal trains do I have? I think I only have 2, right? How have I been naming these? So, that was not it. Oil train. Coal train 1. Okay. We got coal train 1. Copper, water. Fuel train. Coal train 1. What? So we got coal train 1 and coal train 1. We called this coal train 1. I didn't realize you could name them the same. That must have been an accident. Alright, coal. So we're going to call this coal train 3. And if we ever catch up to that other coal train, then we'll set that one up, I guess. And get that one renamed. Going way over time, though. Oh yeah, this as well. Put this in there. So that way I know which ones are mod and which ones aren't. I mean, it is pretty obvious, but you never know. Okay. We got computers and circuit boards, right? Computers, circuit boards, and we do have copper sheets. Yeah, okay. It's just for our other stuff. So, transport, that's it. Lock signal. Path signal. On the other side. I said on the other side. Okay. There. And everything's fixed again. Sweet. And then we'll go right to our distance. This is about how I usually do it. Okay. Now we're inside of the block. Okay, looks like we're going to have to do a longer block. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half. Let's back it up just a wee bit past the connection point so that I can actually delete the rail. So it's good to do this before you get your supports in. So how many foundations is this? What we'll do is we'll cut it in half, roughly. So it's roughly 13 foundations. We'll say it's 12, so 6. So we'll take it to here. Do the same on the other side. And these will just be block signals. When you're setting up block signals, you don't want the blocks to be exactly the train's length, but you do want roughly a little bit more than the train's length. So maybe a car or two more, I would say, to be safe. That way, that gives it a little bit of a buffer between trains. If you got multiple trains running on one route, there's a little bit of buffer for the block signals to sit in. Okay, so we're not going to be able to cut this corner in half, so what we're going to have to do is just do a block signal right at the end, which it looks like it's going to fit pretty easily. It's like, I know I can jump this. Get on top of the train. And we'll just, oop, that's a powered block signals and whatchamacallit, block signals and path signals those should exist, in my opinion. Those really should. Okay. That looks pretty good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, it depends on how much of the train fits in here. But I think I'm just going to have the track to our left here to be one block all the way up to the station. So we roughly fit in here. Actually, we fit in here pretty gnarly, I was going to say. Pretty nicely. Don't know why. It's pretty gnarly, dude. Okay, so we'll do a block signal here, and a block signal here. It'll be fine. Actually, because of the hill, maybe I don't. Let me up. Let me up, damn it. Yeah, and we're so close. Like the next block signal would be just up here. The next block signal, and then what we do is we put path signals on these ones, because these go into an intersection. Okay. So this would be the block size. If I was to do this, let's see if the train fits between these two. If it doesn't, I'm going to remove this. Yeah, see, if a train had to stop here, it'd have to roll back to get enough energy to roll forward. But I don't think the train's going to fit between these two. And you don't want blocks shorter than the train. So, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of these blocks then. Plus, having longer sections where a train has to wait between will allow trains to kind of separate themselves a little bit, get a little bit of distance in between them. Which is just fine. So then right here, I'm going to put lock signal. Don't know why I have to pixel hunt to get this on the right side, but whatever. And that'll just do that entire intersection. So lock signal. Lock signal. Okay, perfect. And we're done. We're done with the block signals. Actually glad I moved the station over. That worked out pretty darn well. There we go. Ready to dock. There's nothing to pick up, but yeah. Well then, we're kind of over our episode length, but that is okay. We can easily just be like that, I'm pretty sure. But that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. We got another train station done, another train line hooked up to the main line, another like little network here for coal. And I guess next episode, we're going to be hooking up a train station down there as well. We need to hook up a train station in order to drop where we're dropping the coal off. We need to drop coal off there for the aluminum scrap. We got to add coal to that, so we're gonna have to put a station down on that network where we're bringing the bauxite and the water through. We'll have to get a one down there as well, but that'll be next time. Like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.